Hello friends, this is Sunil and welcome to my YouTube channel IT Junction for All. In this video, I am going to discuss about scenario-based interview question and answer part 11. But before proceeding further, I have one request to my viewers. If you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it. Okay, done. Let's come back to the problem. So first, the input table. We have the input table called match result and it has three columns, namely team 1, team 2 and the result. Now we'll see the problem statement. Write a SQL query to display total number of matches played, matches won, matches tied and matches lost for each team. So if we go back to the table match result, if you see the row number 1, it is team 1 is India and team 2 is Australia and result is India. It means the match is played between India and Australia and India won the match. So a similar kind of information is there in all the 6 rows. If you see in the 4th row, Australia played with England and the match was tied. That's why the result is null. So now what we have to do, we have to write a SQL query which will give the team's name and the number of matches it played and the number of matches it won, and if the match is tied it will give the count of the match tied, and if not it will give count as 0 and the number of match lost. The question is very interesting. Let's see how we can do this in SQL Server. I have solved this problem by using CTE. CTE is Common Table Expression. I basically use a CTE for solving problems where there are multiple subqueries are to be used, because it is always easy to run a subquery and then save that subquery result in a temporary result set, and later you can utilize that result set to join multiple tables or different result set to derive or to reach some other result set. So let's see how I have done or I have solved the problem. So first problem is total number of matches played by each team. So what I have done, let's see the main table. If you see the first column, uh, India is coming 2 times, and in team 2 it is again coming 2 times. So if I'm going to take a count in the team 1 column, the number of times each team is coming and number of times that each team is coming in the team 2, and if I'm going to sum that, we will be going to get the number of times the matches are played by each team. So this is what I have done. See what I am doing. Select team 1 as team, count of star as total from match result table, where I'm grouping by team 1. So I'm grouping by team 1 and I'm getting the count star. So if I run this piece of code, we'll get the number of times a team has occurred in that column. uh, 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 if you can see here, India came 2 times, Australia came 2 times, England came 1 times, and South Africa came 1 time. Similarly, if I'm going to do the similar operation in team 2, we'll also get the number of times, means number of times each team has came or occurred in this column. So here what I'm doing, I'm selecting team 2, count star as total from match result table, and I'm grouping by team 2 column. So if I run this full piece of code, I'm getting the number of count each team has occurred or it has came in that column. Now what is my next step? My next step is to do a union all between these two result set. If I'm going to do union all, we'll get the complete set of occurrence of each team in one column. Now what I have to do, I have to do sum. See, if you see India is coming 2 times here, this is the result set of the first column. India is coming 2 times, this is the result set of the second column. So if I am going to do sum of this column and group by this team column, we'll get the number of times each team has played. So if this is what I have done, if you run this full piece of code, we'll get the total number of matches played. You can see India has played 4 times. Now let's go back to the second question. Before going to the second question, let's see the main table first. Okay, now we'll go to the second question. Second question says that we have to find total number of match won by each team. So in order to find the number of match won by each team, we'll have to refer result column. So if I'm able to find the number of occurrence of each team in the result column, we will be able to say easily that many times that team has won. So if India has come 2 times, that means India has won 2 matches. So in the fourth column, you see that is null. That means that the match has been tied, and this column has not to be taken. Row has not to be taken into consideration. So what I'm going to do is a very simple. We are going to write select result and then count of star from as a match won from match result table, where result is not null. Here I am discarding this value and I'm doing a group by result. If I run this full piece of code, we'll get the number of times that each team has won. You can see India has won 2 times. Now we'll go back to the third problem, but before we'll reset the main table. So now let's go to the third problem. So third problem says that total number of match tied if any. So we have to give the count of match tied if there has been any tie has happened between any teams. So if you see the result column, there is one column having null. So we have to get the count for the teams which are involved. So first we have to get the team involved. You can see the team involved is from team 1 column, it is Australia, and from the team 2 it is England. So we have to get the both column and the number of times it has come. So what we have to do? We have to do first select team 1, count of a star as tie count from match result table where result is null, and I'm grouping by team 1 column. So if you run this full piece of code, you will get the number of times that a team has appeared where the result column was having is null value. So at Australia was the only team in team 1 column which has corresponding null value in the result column. Similarly, if you see this second subquery, I am getting from team 2 column the count of team which has null value or corresponding null value in the result column. So it has England has 1. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get I have to select the team 1 and the tie count from this subquery result set. So if I run this full piece of code, sorry, we will get the count of times, means number of times that the match has been timed and the number of teams has been involved. So we got 2 teams has been involved, Australia and England, and a number of times, that is 1 time. So we got the number of match tied also. Now the only one question is left, number of matches left, that we'll see in the end. Now what we will do, we have saved the result set and we are going to do a join. So we have the CTS. What we are doing, we are selecting team name, matches played, matches won, and I'm doing a is null function for match tie. Wherever there will be is a null value, it will replace with 0 as a match tie. And I'm doing over here the last question, that total number of match lost by each team. If you think logically, total number, if there are total number of matches played minus total number of matches won minus total number of matches has been tied, it will give a number of matches lost. So it's a simple, you have to minus the total number of matches won plus a total number of matches got tied, from the total match played it will give the match lost. From the CTE match played, I am doing an inner join for CTE match won. On the column A dot team is equal to B dot result, and I am in the last I am doing a left join between CTE match table on on team for the on team which is A table, that is CTE match played, and the C table, that is CTE match tie table, that is team 1. So if I run this full piece of code, sorry, I didn't selected the full piece of code. So if I run this full piece of code, we'll get our desired result. You can see, if you see India has played total matches 4, and out of which India won 2 times, and there has no tie between India for Indian team, and number of match lost is 2 times. If you see the Australia and England, they had the match 1-1 tie, and there was 1 match lost and 1 match won. And South Africa has 2 match played, 1 match won and 1 match lost. So that's all for this video. If you have liked this video, please do subscribe my channel, and if you have any other way you can solve this problem, you can comment in the comment section, and please don't forget to like the video. Thank you and thanks for watching.